invite the next beautiful speaker, Iana Mykhailenko here at LeaveTheMeeting. Make some noise, guys, please.
Hi guys. I'm going not to be so loud. Hope so. So, once we load in my presentation, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Iana, and today we're going to talk about the next steps of converting your ideas to success in the real world. So, a couple of words about myself. I'm a serial entrepreneur and launched two startups. The first one is Shop by Voice. It's a voice assistant. And the second one is LeaveTheMeeting, a tool for highly productive meetings. I also have a technical background with 10 years of development experience. However, because of startups, I chose to switch to product side too. And the most challenging in this hackathon, as well in the real life when you build your own business, is actually try to figure out what you're trying to build. You are today limited in time and resources. When you start your own business, you're also limited in time to market, money, people, and so on. So make sure that you're really addressing existing problems on the market. And for this purpose, today I'm going to give you a workshop. It's a lecture, it's workshops, 6-step frameworks that help you to shape your ideas, understand your customer segments, select the most relevant one, and address their pain needs, and based on that, to deliver a solution to them that actually addresses that pains and needs. So let's start. This is how typical process from idea to success looks like. Maybe I'm stepping close to it. And be prepared for roller coaster. First of all, every initial stage of the idea is marked with an excitement. But after the first talk to the customers or experts, usually it's the first point of frustration, and people just understand that they do not have a clue what they're going to build, what the pains of their customers, and what are the competition of the market. So, welcome to the land of the iteration. It's a time to learn who your customers are, what pain they address, and over time, having conducted interviews and testing with them your assumptions, you can dive deep into their profiles, problems, and understand what the problem is. And if you find a satisfied need and problem really exists, you can go to problem validation stage, so you already passed it. Once you identify the problem, there is time to test your solution. It's also an iterative stage. You need to provide prototypes, some MVPs, and so on, and test it with the customers. If you build a solution that really solves the problem, it's time to build a profitable business. It's time to focus on your key metrics, optimize them, and make sure that your revenues is higher than your expenses. And if you succeed at this stage, congrats, you build a sustainable business and a sustainable value to the society. So, introducing a framework, it consists of 6 main steps. The first one is customer exploration and customer matrix, the solution, the competition, business model, financials, and market size. Because due to the limited time of hackathon, we're going to concentrate just on very first steps. And I encourage you to use this framework once you come back to your tables, and to spend at least like 30 minutes or 1 hour brainstorming it with the team. Once you come back to your tables, you will have some slides from this presentation, so you can use them in order to prepare your idea and develop your idea. So, let's move forward. And today I'm going to explain you how to use this framework on our idea on the LeaveTheMeeting. Once we started to work on the LeaveTheMeeting idea, we also use this framework. We used it for several times. And so what is LeaveTheMeeting actually? Everybody knows sometimes meeting can be a waste of time and money. In fact, unproductive meetings waste more than $500 billion every single year in the world. And when we participated at Y Combinator Startup School, there were sessions where executives from other startups could pitch their ideas and share their knowledges. This session was organized in a way that random people was assigned to a call, and the random person was assigned as a moderator. And to be honest, some of their meetings were just really cool because of interesting people, good moderation, useful insights, but some of them were really bad. And the main reason was just actually a lack of moderation or bad moderation. So we decided to address this problem and try to actually conduct interviews on YC sessions and ask our potential customers what they're doing and how they resolve it. Of course, we recalled also years of experience in corporate business when, for example, I've been a part of agile teams that consist of more than 20 engineers, and our daily stand-up meetings could take more than 1 hour. So we decided to address this problem and build a solution that increase the productivity of the meeting. So with this thought, let's go to the step 0, which we call a big step of our framework. Here you can see an example how it looked for us in our very first iteration. First of all, you need to come up with a really sharp idea of your project. For example, for us it was LeaveTheMeeting, and to be honest, I think that it's a cool name because once you pitch to a customer or investor or mentor, when you say that name, everybody asks you, wow, but what are you doing actually? And it's a bingo moment for a founder or for you at the early stage because you can pitch your idea and gather feedback. The second item here is to describe your idea just in one sentence. It's called an elevator pitch, so be precise and make sure that everybody understands it. If you have a personal connection to the problems that you are working with, do not hesitate to talk about that because it explains why you care actually. And a great vision inspires great to work on idea and move it ahead, especially at the early stage. And do not forget to list your team members with their skills and strengths. You can use this template for us, for mentors, so we can come up what you're working on really quickly. And the next one is customer metrics. So this stage actually is addressing 3 main questions: who customers and can benefit the most from your business, from which customers your business can benefit the most, you have big the relevant segments. So here you can see actually a graph with on the x-axis you can see the intent of pain, on the y-axis you can see the intensity of value for a company. So and value for the company can be money, some useful insights. It can also be number of users. So for our case, for LeaveTheMeeting, we at the first stage we've chosen a wrong metric. It was number of users, and I encourage you to avoid this metric. You can use it if you're going to build a next Facebook or a solution that is going to have a main revenue stream and monetized on AdWords. But with this, you need to have a venture money, and again, in the several years when you have a lot of customers, you can still switch to the revenue. So I encourage you to use a simple metric, just money. There are a lot of segments on the market, and usually a couple segments or several segments can benefit from your solution. But even if it sounds counterintuitive, you are not going to serve every customer demand, and you're just going to focus on the customers who your company will benefit the most in terms of value. So usually our early adopters, you can see it, usually our early adopters is in the second quadrant, is a blue one. They have a strong pain, and also you can benefit the most. So basically, the one quadrant, the second one is your early adopters. But I encourage you to concentrate just the first one. And let's see how it looks as an example. For example, for LeaveTheMeeting, we decided to select our revenue, and one of the segments was the small businesses. However, they did not have a separate budget for us for process improvement, and to be honest, they didn't have this meeting pain or process help. So we put them in this small corner. The next 10 customers were companies with matured Scrum processes. These clients are ideal for us in terms of values that can bring to our company, because usually they have a budget and quite big budgets for process improvement. However, as they already established their processes, hired agile coaches and so on, they don't feel this process or meeting pain. So it's hard to attract these customers. And the last one is actually fast-growing companies. It can be a startup, it can be just businesses that are looking for expand. And usually that people feel strong pain because processes change and they are not adopted. This is new processes that need to just develop them. And also they have a budget usually to spend on the process improvement. High pain, high need. So from the previous stage, we need to concentrate on the just clients with a high pain, high need. And the next one is customer exploration. This stage is under these three main questions, like who is your customer, what is their job to get done, and what is pains or needs are your customers facing during this job to be done. And under job to be done, I mean a satisfied needs of your customer. For example, to feed someone's hunger, to set up a meeting, or to relax with your friends after work. This is how template looks like, and you will have, again, this is on your tables. So first of all, we would need to identify customer segments, the most relevant for our business. And to understand, come up with an idea what their job they want to get done. After that, we will need to highlight the pains and needs that they face during this job to be done. You can select up to 3 jobs that you want to get done, but I encourage you to just concentrate on the one due to the limited time. If you find really unsatisfied need, solution on the market already exists. So please go to Google, try to find a solution and understand what pain and needs they're also addressing. That helps you, and add them to your list. That helps you to understand your customer better, and that means to develop a solution for your customers that really addresses needs. And also make sure that you really specified real pain, not just nice to haves. If you have nice to haves, you can put it in the last corner, or once you finish the brainstorming, and understand that actually it's not a pain of the customer. You can put it in nice to haves. Let's see, this is an example. For example, our customer segment is fast-growing companies, and the job to be done is when I'm overloaded, that means I have a lot of work. I would like to talk straight to the point in order to save time. And let's think about the pains that customer might face during this work to get done, job to be done. It's total lack of time, focused solution. It's no clear purpose for the meeting, and the feeling of annoyance, bad feeling that actually we waste your time. It takes much longer than it should. What current existing solution? So it can be push-up meetings when you have daily stand-ups, or strict duration, especially if it can be separate person as a team who just tracks the agenda, time limits, and is really strict, and training just for employees to be more effective during communication. And nice to have is maybe meeting notes, maybe mobile version, or gamification and so on. And this is time actually to validate your previous assumption. So just to make sure that after you identify the segment and jobs to be done and address pain, talk to your customers, talk to at least 3 or 5 persons and understand if this problem or pain really exists. There are a bunch of people, a lot of people from banks, a lot of mentors, all we are banks users, and we can provide you a feedback so you won't spend the time on building things that doesn't really exist. And here we go, it's the last step. We're going to work on the solution. This step is really important because it prevents you from building a solution that does not address any existing pain. So it's really simple. It addresses 3 main questions. What are pains that you are going to address? I encourage you to not select more than 3, ideally to focus on just one. As early entrepreneur or as the participant of hackathon, you won't have the time to work on something else. And based on this address pain needs, just came up with the idea which benefits of the customers, your customers can have if you resolve their pain needs. And with all this in your mind, come to the 3rd step, which is actually a list of features for your MVP, on which you're going to work this here, and make sure that these features actually address the pain needs that you selected at this stage, and also they provide a benefit that you listed on the left. All this helps you to form a clear customer proposition, which you can also use in your pitch. And remember that customer proposition is not just a list of benefits, but it's a core value of your business and the core value that you're providing to your customers. And this is an example for the first iteration for LeaveTheMeeting, how it looked like. And after brainstorming and actually talking to our clients, to be honest, we've made more than 6 iterations of customer segment validation to understand our real clients. And we talked to them and we had a lot of insights. For example, you can see a topic related to agenda is quite big and it's their jobs to be done and pains. And if you want, I would like to share with you tools for ideation. So first of all, I encourage you just to save your time and take a board, piece of paper, pen, and just go for it. However, if you're online geek and you like more to put your ideas into a computer and after that share them and save, you can use such tools like Miro. It's unlike collaborative tools, unlike collaborative whiteboard or Balsamiq. It's a tool that helps you to prototype wireframe solutions quickly. It's really simple to use. And Figma and Sketch. Also Figma and Sketch, I believe that you need to be advanced users to understand how they work. It might take time for you to understand. And the last one, all you've seen this picture. So I would like to advise you not to be this team. And just make sure that you are addressing real pains, that you talk to your customers, always receive a feedback and really build what your customers want. And it's our last thing, so based on this ideation, we came up with our prototype. It's actually our team, a founded team. So these things that you can build with this framework. And thank you very much. I wish you here good luck. I believe that there are a lot of awesome people, and let's rock and roll it. Thank you.